Listen up. What if I told you your partner might be hiding an affair right under your nose? Sounds crazy, right? But I'm here to reveal 5 shocking signs you've been completely overlooking. These aren't your typical red flags. No lipstick stains or mysterious phone calls. These are the hidden behaviors, the subtle clues, that even the most experienced investigators can miss. Stick with me to the end, and I'll expose the FBI profiler's secrets that could save you from heartbreak. Before we dive in, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know what city you're watching from in the comments. Sign 1. The phone guardian, hiding secrets in plain sight. Listen carefully. If your partner is suddenly treating her phone like it's a precious artifact, you're dealing with more than just privacy issues. This is a sign of panic, a fear that her secrets are one message away from being exposed. When someone's hiding an affair, their phone becomes their lifeline, and they guard it with everything they have. Here's what you need to look for. Has she started taking her phone to the bathroom, keeping it face down on the table, or jumping every time it buzzes? These aren't just habits, they're defensive behaviors. Her phone has become a secret vault, and each notification feels like a bomb ready to explode. But it gets worse. Watch for this subtle shift. She might angle the screen away from you when texting, type with an urgency she never had before, or even delete messages as soon as she reads them. This is called evidence anxiety. She knows there's something on that device that could blow her cover, so her brain is on high alert. I've seen this behavior in criminal cases too, where a suspect clenched his phone so tightly during questioning that his knuckles turned white, even though he knew his phone had no signal. His body knew the truth before his mind could catch up. If your partner's phone habits have drastically changed, her subconscious is telling you something. Pay attention. This could be your first clear sign that something's off. And trust me, it's just the tip of the iceberg. Stay tuned for what comes next. Sign 2. The memory malfunction, selective forgetfulness. If your partner suddenly starts forgetting things that directly involve you while remembering every minute detail about events with others, it's not just coincidence. This is a psychological red flag. When someone is living a double life, their brain gets overloaded trying to keep the lies straight. The result? Selective memory. You might have noticed it. She forgets plans you made together, or a conversation you had just a few days ago, but ask about her friend's dinner party, and she remembers the exact order of the appetizers, what everyone wore, and who said what. This isn't normal forgetfulness. It's compartmentalization at its finest. She's mentally separating her life with you from the one she's keeping secret. Here's the twist. This isn't random forgetfulness. It's calculated. The mind starts prioritizing what feels important to her new reality, and that leaves your shared life in the dust. She'll forget the details of your anniversary, but can recall every small thing about a coworker's birthday, because that supports her cover story. It's exhausting trying to maintain 2 separate lives, and eventually, the brain starts failing to keep them straight. I've seen this in criminal cases too. Suspects could recount every number related to their crimes, but couldn't remember basic details about their legitimate work. The same thing happens in relationships when deception takes over. Your partner's brain is too busy managing the lies to focus on your shared future. If you're noticing these memory lapses, it's time to start asking questions. Trust me, this sign is more than just forgetfulness. It's a warning. And the next sign, even more revealing. Sign 3. The guilt over compensation. Too perfect, too fast. If your partner suddenly starts going above and beyond in ways that feel too good to be true, something's not right. This isn't just a random act of kindness, it's guilt over compensation. When someone's hiding an affair, their subconscious tells them they need to make up for the betrayal, so they overcompensate by being overly affectionate, buying gifts, or suddenly becoming more attentive than ever. You might have noticed it. She's bringing you your favorite coffee without you asking, or maybe she's planning romantic dinners out of nowhere. She might even shower you with compliments that feel rehearsed. You look amazing today. You're the best at everything. But here's the kicker. It all feels forced. These gestures seem to come out of nowhere, and they usually happen after a period of emotional distance or odd behavior. That's because her guilt is piling up, and her brain is trying to make up for the emotional debt she's created. I've seen this in criminal investigations too. A suspect who had been stealing from his company would suddenly show up with donuts for the entire team, offering to clean the break room, acting extra nice to everyone. His guilt was doing the talking, not his heart. So, when your partner becomes too perfect, buying gifts, doing things she never used to do, or being overly affectionate, don't be fooled. This isn't genuine love. It's her way of balancing the scales. And trust me, this is just a distraction from the real issue. Stay tuned. What's coming next will expose the real truth. Sign 4, the social circle shift, new friends, new alibis. You might not have noticed it yet, but if your partner is suddenly hanging out with a whole new group of people, or spending less time with the people you both used to socialize with, you're witnessing a shift, and it's not a harmless one. When someone is hiding an affair, they instinctively seek out new connections, people who will either accept their behavior or, at the very least, keep quiet about it. She might start mentioning new friends who seem to come out of nowhere, or maybe she's gravitating toward people who are single or recently separated. These aren't just new faces, they're her emotional safe havens, offering validation for her choices and a space where her actions aren't judged. She's creating an environment where her betrayal feels normal, even acceptable. At the same time, pay close attention to how she's pulling away from mutual friends or family who have always been a part of your life together. She may criticize them, calling their relationships boring or stifling. It's more than just changing tastes. This is a psychological defense mechanism. She's distancing herself from the people who represent stability in her life and surrounding herself with those who will reinforce her new, secret reality. I've seen this behavior in criminal investigations too. When someone is hiding something big, they start surrounding themselves with people who won't question them. If your partner is doing this, it's a serious red flag. But hold on, the next sign is even more revealing. Sign 5, the future disconnect. Moving on without you. This one is subtle but powerful. If your partner has stopped including you in future plans, that's a clear sign something is off. When someone is emotionally detached or invested elsewhere, they begin avoiding any discussion about the future with you. She might suddenly stop talking about trips you could take together, or avoid making long-term plans. Instead of saying, "We should plan a vacation," it's, "I might go somewhere." These aren't just casual comments. They're signs that she's already checked out emotionally, even if she's still physically around. This shift in language reveals a deeper truth. She's mentally preparing to move on. Her future doesn't seem to involve you anymore. I've seen this behavior in criminal cases too. Suspects stop planning ahead or even mentally check out from the projects they're involved in because they are already focused on what's next. If your partner no longer discusses a shared future or avoids commitment to long-term plans, it's time to pay attention. If you're seeing these signs, it's time to wake up to the truth, because the worst kind of betrayal is the one you never saw coming. See you in the next video.